Here with Trayton Lapsevich, driver of the number 32 London Recreational Racing machine at Peterborough Speedway. Trayton, not the week you wanted last week at Peterborough Speedway. Did you get the issues fixed?
I hope so. We did a lot of work over the week, and yeah, I think we'll be ready to go for tonight.
And what was wrong with the car? Obviously, we saw you slip back on the outside, not something we would normally see out of this machine.
Well, it was a combination of a few things. I think it was some with the spark plugs and the carburetor, yeah, just all of them going together.
Now, your first trip here with the APC series here at Peterborough Speedway, what is the game plan for today?
Well, for the few practice sessions, I'm going to get to learn the track. I've raced here in the super stock and mini stock, and I love this track, so I'm excited to run here in the Pro Late.
Now, will any of that experience you have with the mini stock and the super stock translate over to the late model here?
I think that experience should help a lot, knowing that I've seen the track and I pretty well know the line on how to drive it. I'm just going to figure out how the Pro Late model gets around here differently.
Trayton Lapsevich, driver of the number 32 machine. We'll check back in just a little bit with the driver. Here at Peterborough Speedway, getting set for the high-grade roofing 100 later on tonight. Sean Chenoweth, driver of the number 89C. Sean, you have a lot of success here at Peterborough Speedway with the tour. You're the only driver to win a race here. What's it going to take to three-peat tonight?
I think we just got to keep our heads cool. If we get back in the pack, take our time. There's I don't know how many cars there is here today, but there's probably 18 of them that could win anyway. So it's anybody's race out there. We just got to keep our heads down and do what we do and see where we come up.
Now, last week at Peterborough Speedway, not the week you wanted, finishing dead last after mechanical failure. Everything sorted out?
Yeah, we got all the parts fixed up. It's like you say, freak things happen. Broke a sway bar, which never done that in my 18 years racing. So it's the first time for everything, but we got it all fixed up. We're quite confident in the piece we brought here today.
Now, at a tiny little bull ring like Peterborough Speedway, how important is qualifying and qualifying position?
Important's going to be huge up here, which is a pretty big downfall for me, but we'll try to crack off a good lap and see what we can do. Like I say, if we have to start 10th or worse, it's just going to be a wait, pick and take what you can take, and make sure you line up on the inside and restarts. I'd rather just start at the front, so I'm going to hold her down and see what we can get.
Sean Chenoweth, driver the number 89C machine. He'll be looking to go 3 in a row with the APC series at Peterborough Speedway.
Thanks, guys.
Here's Kelly Balson. He'll be driving the number 35 London Recreational Racing machine here at Peterborough Speedway tonight. Kelly, first race with us on the tour. How does it feel?
Pretty good. Pro Late models, I'm not like altogether unaccustomed. I'm not even unaccustomed to this car. We drove it a little bit at Frosty last year, which was pretty good. And in retrospect, we got a little time in the car, but I've run Pro Lates in the past, and I'm not sure how much I can take from the Super to this, but I'm glad I had a little time in this car last year, and this is the best series in Canada right now, so yeah, I'm pleased to be here. I'm excited.
Now, home track, how is that going to translate? You have a lot of experience here, obviously not with this car like you just said, but how's that going to translate to tonight?
I think it's one less thing. Obviously, I'm new to the series and not so new to this car. I've got some laps in it, but no laps here, but I know this track so well that it's just one less thing to worry about. Really just have to get used to the car. We've got 3 practices to do that. So to be truthful with you, this car is so well prepared. I don't have really any trepidations on how it's going to go. I think it's going to go well.
Now, with it being just a one-off deal for you, what is the game plan today? Just try and go for the win at all costs?
I wouldn't say at all costs, and I wouldn't say I don't want to jeopardize, Sean's chances of a championship or Andy's chances of a championship. Like if we're running for 3rd or 8th or something like that, I'm not going to do something crazy. But if it's, if the win's there in front of you, we're going to do everything in our power to capture the checkered flag if we can. We'll see what goes down, but we're going to do what we can. But I don't want to ruin somebody's year.
Kelly Balson will be driving the number 35 London Recreational Racing machine tonight here at Peterborough Speedway. Here at the APC series at Peterborough Speedway, post-race at the high-grade roofing 100, Trayton Lapsevich. Trayton, another tough night for you. What happened out there?
Well, I was just entering the corner, and it felt like the left front locked up or something, and I slid up into the wall and just missed the wall, so that's one good thing that came out of it.
Now, another positive for the night, another excellent qualifying effort out of this 32 team. Talk about that qualifying run.
Yeah, we definitely got speed here, and I'm really excited for the next race. Something's got to go right our way soon. So
we're going to Delaware in 2 weeks' time. We got a week off, so you guys can get all the bugs worked out of this car. Delaware track that you just ran with the weekly series at, and you actually picked up pretty quickly. Talk to us about what that might look like for you that week.
Yeah, Delaware was really fun, and I'm really excited to come here with the APC series, the big tires, and yeah.
Trayton Lapson was driving number 32 London Recreational Racing Chevy, a tough P21 finish here at Peterborough Speedway. Here's Kelly Balson. He was driving the number 35 machine tonight. Kelly, a tough night for you in your first APC series start. How was it?
Well, things just didn't go our way. In qualifying, we did a 13.5.3 or something like that, which put us P3 or P4, but our transponder didn't work. And so they said that they got us at a 16.6, which put us back to, I don't know what it was, 16th or something like that. So that was not great. And then literally on the front straight, my radios went south. I had no radios or no mirror the entire race. So I think we fell back to about 21st or 22nd. The long and short of it is we got up to about 7th, and we were just kind of saving the car. I had no radios and no mirror, so I really didn't know what was going on around me. But I knew I was in 7th place, and we were getting ready for a restart. And the last run before that caution, I felt something was wrong with the rear end. The car got crazy loose in, and it turns out that part of the frame ripped out of part of the lower clip in the back. There's a 2x2 piece of steel that comes down that holds the trailing arm bracket, and that ripped right out of the frame, and that ended our night, which is just nothing really went our way. You know, nothing's destroyed, and it was a pretty quick car, and I think we were going to get into I'm positive we were going to get into a top 5, and you know, this stuff doesn't sometimes fall your way. What are you going to do?
You know, after starting so deep in the field, what's it like driving through the field with no mirrors, no radio, like you just alluded to? It's
blind, and it hurt us a lot if I got hung up on the outside on a restart on the outside. I think I started on the outside 3 times, and whatever I picked up I lost. Then a couple times I restarted on the inside, and I picked up a few spots, and I picked off a few people, and then there was a couple accidents. The next thing you know, you're up into 7th place. And I was thinking, there's no doubt we're going to get a top 5, because there was still something left in this car. But I knew something was wrong on that last run, and it got crazy loose in, and it hadn't done that all day. So what was going on is that rear bracket was being pulled from the frame, and it finally just ended our day. And that's that. But to be honest with you, coming through the pack, you're completely blind. You don't know what's happening behind you. You don't know if anybody's right on your bumper, or if you're checking out. You don't know what's going on. So you're kind of driving each lap, you know, like it's your last lap, because you really don't know what's going on. So it's a really uncomfortable deal, and you get comfortable with being uncomfortable, you know.
Important question to end this interview with you. Did you have fun in your first APC series race?
Not really. No. I think I'd have fun in another one, but this one kind of sucked.
Kelly Balson was driving the number 35 machine, a tough 20th place finish.